on breakfast TV. You've seen her on Sportsnet. One and only Chantal Desjardins.
National TV to telling jokes in a Vancouver strip mall. My career is on fire! A little about me, I'm 38, divorced, I like long walks on the beach with my therapist. So I'm from Winnipeg, it's cold in Winnipeg. I think I may have gotten married for the wrong reasons. You know, some girls get married for money, some for stability. I got married for body heat. You think it gets cold here? This is tropical compared to the prairies. You see a guy with a little belly fat, a little back hair, and you're like, ooh. See that same guy out west? You're like, fuck yeah. Insulation. I'm gonna lock that shit down. I married a 300-pounder. It was like winning the jackpot. Then we moved to Montreal, and I'm like, fuck, it's not that cold here. So we got a divorce. Which worked fine until the Arctic freeze this winter. Then I'm like, maybe we should work things out. Recently decided to get back into the dating scene, but I haven't been really single since I was like 17. I don't even know if the same pickup lines I used back in high school still apply. Hey, do you want a blowjob under the bleachers? Might lose something. Yeah, we get that one works every time. Anyone else newly divorced? Big D, who's in the club? You? You? For sure you. Nobody's divorced. You're telling me 50% of marriages end in divorce, but somehow we got 100% of the ones that actually worked out here tonight? One divorce, one divorcee. Secret to a happy marriage is date night at the Pines pub. Well, you guys are missing out. Because you know what's awesome about dating in your 30s? No, really, I'd love to know, because so far it's shit. It's like trying to find something on the clearance rack at Sears. All the good shit long gone. The only stuff left on the market's either been returned by its first owner, it's damaged, or its zipper won't stay up. Like when I got divorced, I was 30. 30's a good age because you still think you have time. And then somehow, and I'm not sure how this happened, I got to be 38. Which is also the last year I can still officially tell people I'm in my late 20s. For the record, when you're a girl and you're even remotely considering children, 38 and single is basically the equivalent to last call at the worst bar you've ever been to. Or the best bar in Verdun. Like at 30, if a guy's not Ryan Gosling's stunt double with a nice car and a giant line of credit, you wouldn't look twice. But at 38, you look around and hell, he's got all his teeth. You start asking yourself if it's time to plan the wedding. Spending time with my mom as she gets older, because I love her, because I want to stay in the will. Mostly because I love her. Just took her to Mexico for a week. It was great. It was nice. It was way too fucking long. Anyone here ever travel with their parents? Yeah, you didn't want to warn me first? You might think you get along, but it turns out just 1 week at a Mexican resort watching them try to count pesos, and she will go loco. She had it written out, 20 pesos is $1.50. She was ready. But when it came time to actually spend the pesos, no comprende. Couldn't do it. So every meal, every cleaner, every drink by the pool, she'd be making it rain like she was a baller in Vegas. And stacks of pesos and saying things like, "Keep the change, Pedro." And Pedro would be like, "My name is Steve." And also, this is like 30 cents. Like, not even enough for her hamburger. And I'd have to secretly follow around after her, paying her hamburger debts. Every morning we'd have a cleaner come tidy our room. Now, what I do at a resort if someone else will clean my room is I go get a mojito. Turns out what your parents do if someone else will clean the room is before they get there, your mom will clean the whole damn room first. Just making beds, folding towels, just pretending like we're not living like drunken frat boys. And I had to tell her, "Mom, you know there's a cleaner coming, right?" And she looks at me like I'm the crazy one and says, "Why do you think I'm cleaning? We're having guests." I was like, "Mom, she's not a guest, she's a cleaner. Right now you're doing her only job." That's like if I went to the doctor and said, "Listen, I know it's your job to operate, but I started the open heart surgery just to give you a head start. I know you do a better job and that I'll never see you again, but I didn't want you to judge, you're a guest." She wanted to take me to town to buy me a souvenir from a gift shop, because who wouldn't want a t-shirt that says 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor? So we're in the cab, she unzips her fanny pack, starts waving around that stack of pesos. She's about to buy Mexico. I had to tell her, "Mom, that's like $11. Like, she didn't even have enough for the taxi we were in. So my mom's still there, working off our tab. She just didn't get it. She'd get a glass of wine on a menu for 80 pesos, and she'd be like, "Oh my God, one glass is $80? I had to remind her, "Mom, we're from Winnipeg. The only wine we drink comes out of a box." But I do think the confusion maybe came from sitting around the pool drinking all those BBCs. Do you guys know what a BBC is? It's a big black cock. But it's also a chocolatey drink with a banana you can order at a resort. So all day long you'd hear Linda yelling, "Pedro, I just love your BBC. Can I get another one? It's just so delicious in my mouth." Needless to say, our Mexican adventure is done, and next time I'm taking her to Regina. And I know what you're asking yourselves, but Chantal, did you write a song about it? Yes, I did. It's called Don't Bring Your Mom to Mexico. And also, don't get too excited. I learned guitar 2 weeks ago on YouTube. La 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 Linda, you make me wanna rescinda. Took her to Mexico, and now I regret it. She got drunk on tequila. She would call our maid Sheila. Her name was Maria. Turns out my mom's racist. La la Linda, la la Linda. She drank her martinis dirty, then said that I ruined her 30s. She likes my brother better. I don't have a brother. La la Linda, la la Linda. By lunchtime she was hammered. With our waiter she was enamored. By sunset they married. Now Pedro's my stepdad. It's fine, I'm sure they're very happy. I love love. I'm also dating a new guy right now. Thank you. Turns out the hottest thing a man can wear is hair. And ladies, do we like a beard? You like a beard here? Come on, ladies, let's hear it. Come on. Yes. Yes. I'm just kidding. Nobody likes a beard. That's disgusting. No offense, Wolverine. Luckily, I was able to see past the beard, though, when I found out that deep down he had the most important quality of all. A man who talks about his feelings. I'm kidding, that doesn't exist. He's just super rich. And not just kind of rich, like I'll put up with the beard, but while we're making out, I'm picturing Brad Pitt. Miss, you know what I'm talking about, right? I mean, you're super hot and he's Wolverine. He's rich, right? No, I wouldn't admit it either. Oh, I see. We're talking so rich, I will nuzzle the beard. I will braid the beard. Hell, if he asked me to, I'd probably even wear the beard. And he's a cultured guy. Like, I grew up in Winnipeg. To me, being cultured was driving an hour to Grand Forks, North Dakota to shop at the Target. So when he said, let me fly you to ride elephants in Sri Lanka, I was like, ooh, do they have a Target? And because my geography knowledge is almost as bad as my marriage track record, it meant for 2 full weeks, I had no idea what country I was in. I just got off the plane and was like, wow, Sri Lanka is such a nice continent. Because on a trip like this, you can really learn something about yourself. Like on the safari, we found out a male elephant will only stay with his family for 10 short years before packing up and abandoning that family forever. How cool is that? I had no idea my dad was an elephant. Guess I should have clued in when I saw him pack his trunk. I like that joke, so I'm gonna keep it. And I like this guy, so when we got back, I even canceled 2 Tinder dates out of 4. But then he invited me to meet his 9-year-old daughter in a move I like to call the opposite of foreplay. Anyone here have stepkids?
Yeah. Yeah.
You like them? I got to know her. She would just start yelling things like, "You're not my mommy. I don't have to make you a gin and tonic." She's totally an overreaction. I asked for a vodka soda. And just when I think I can't take it anymore, she looks up at me with those big puppy dog eyes that just a very small part of me would have preferred on a puppy dog. And she says, "I love you." Yeah, and because I'm amazing with children, I try to say, "Me too." But then my mouth autocorrects, and somehow it comes out as, "Well, actually, I'm still deciding on daddy." And I think I want kids one day, and I don't want to wait forever, just until there's nothing else fun to live for. It's like another 5 or 35 years. I know there's like a biological clock, but is 70 cutting it too close? Or if we do have to have one sooner, maybe we can do like a group thing. Like, you know the expression, it takes a village to raise a child? Perfect, let's send that fucker to a village. Could all sponsor it UNICEF style. I pay $30 a month to have her little picture on my fridge. Right next to the elephants. Anything to keep it fresh. I mean, kids today want so much repetition. Like, you won't believe how much they complain if they don't eat breakfast every day. And if your kid's got a favorite movie, I mean, get ready to drink. You've heard of Frozen? I hadn't. Now that movie has frozen my soul. I thought I'd leave you today with a little tune I wrote based on my latest feelings on parenting. It's called Don't Have Kids. Let it go. Let it go. Can't watch the shitty movie with you anymore. Let it go. Let it go. I wanna screw your daddy, so shut the door. When they say kids are fun. I say so is sleeping in till 1. No babies for me. Anal never bothered me anyways.